Jai Shivrai guys. Today is the day 11 of our technical growth challenge, and today we are going to discuss how we have applied centralized configuration for our all the projects. Now see, I will show you. See here, suppose we are using 80 as yesterday what we have learned. Suppose we are passing here 8080, we'll get the output. Now for 8081 orders with 8081 port, we'll get the output. Then for payments 8082 port, we'll get the output. But whenever we are passing 8085, okay, then also we'll get output. Here also in the orders with the same port we'll get the output. Here also in the payments we'll get the same output. So here we are getting same output. This is a yesterday's code, but what we have changed here, see, in the Eureka server application properties you will see only one property here, that is at local triple eight. So which server it is redirecting? So this is a configuration server. We have created one repo in the servers in the GitHub. Okay, so in the GitHub we have created one repo which is a config repo. Now we are like configuring everything in the GitHub. Okay, so instead of putting everything in the local, we are putting on the server. So this all the properties we are keeping here, like API gateway on which server, see, Eureka port on 8761, then every properties, order service property, user service property. So we will keep all this thing in the GitHub, and we will try to fetch the data from GitHub. Now so this project we have clone. Okay, so in the application properties, we see we have created one URL like config repo github.com, my name and config repo. So this is the link. Okay, config repo. Okay, so this is the link, GitHub config repo. Okay, now this server, this is running on the server dot port trip 8888. Okay, 4 times 8. So what we have to do, so we have to remove all the properties from all the servers. See, we have flow from API gateway to Eureka server, and then Eureka server to order service, payment service and user service. This all these three are running on the different port 8080 8080 8081 and Eureka server on 8761. Now if you'll check the Eureka server here, see, we have registered all the services: API gateway, order service, payment service, user service. Everything is same like yesterday, except one thing. Here we have to do the centralized configuration. So so I showed you, right, how we have done config servers configuration here. Okay, like config repo. Now same, see, you can check in the order. Suppose in Eureka server, okay, Eureka server, how we have done configuration for Eureka server. In the config server we have applied the 8888. Okay, so what we have to do in the Eureka server, we will go. See, here we have changed the application properties. So here we have to redirect to, see, config server HTTP port 8888. So it will redirect to GitHub. Okay, and we have to add one dependency also. Actually I face one issue for this one. See, we have to add this dependency. Okay, Spring Cloud Starter config, otherwise it will give error. So in every project you have to add like this only. See, suppose in order service we have to application property, we have to redirect to 8888, and then in the POM we have to give the spring starter config. Okay, this dependency you have to give. See, you can check all the servers, we can it is running. Now suppose, see, I showed you, right, how suppose we are passing this users also, still we are getting output. Why we are getting output? This one also 8085 we are getting output. For 8085 payments also, so all payment, order and users all are working fine like yesterday, but only the difference is we are running that on config server. So we are getting the data from here. Okay, we are getting the data from here, config repo. Say, if you want to check, okay, whether your API is working or not, you can run like this. See, API gateway, so we are getting response from this API gateway, so we'll get this one. See, that's why, see, in the local host, this is in the github.com, but this is in the local host 8888. So whatever there is like in the server, we are fetching the data from here. So there are multiple ways you can check the data, how we are fetching the data from here. You can keep constant file, property file, anything here, so that it will be centralized. Now my properties are centralized, not in the local server. So that's why it will be helpful in the production server environment. No need to restart the application, full application, just replace the properties in the repo, and definitely it will be helpful for you to like maintain the services. So if you want to like my video, you can share with your friends, and you can also follow any consistency talent, and you can also try to grow yourself, and you can be in the 1%. Thank you guys.